It was like a bad breakup. You know how it sets up. The arguing, the silence, the threats, the longing, the tears. In the end, you're shattered and you're left alone to pick up the pieces. And you're afraid you don't know how to survive anymore without it in your life. How do you start over? Sometimes you think about it like maybe you didn't appreciate it enough when you had it, so that's why you lost it. When the sun shined, you didn't stop to absorb it. When it rained, you didn't let yourself be drenched. You let the passing clouds drift by as if it was normal, instead of blessing them and thanking them for their shade. You didn't honor the ground on which you stood. Maybe this loss was your fault. Maybe you deserve this. While you're flying over the expansive jewel-toned ocean, you think about destiny and the thing you never told anyone. You dreamed of this place when you were younger. You saw yourself dancing, swaying in the night, surrounded by palm trees doing the same dance as you were. The steel pan played in the background. You were wearing this black dress that flared at the waist and stopped mid-thigh. You were barefoot. You were dancing. It was clear that wherever you were in the Caribbean. And one day you finally made it. You felt the beating sun, breathed the thick, heavy air, danced to its rhythm. It was the epitome of joy. You also knew exactly when it was ending. In hindsight, you felt it long before it actually happened. The winding, curvy roads on the island cliffs usually made you nervous, but driving them that day were relaxing. Looking out at the surrounding water, slowly and calmly rolling beneath, something hit you that you hadn't felt before. You better hold on to this moment. You had been racing through life, searching for something, missing what was directly in front of you. You were in love with the cobblestone streets, the tin roof shacks that barely held on when hurricanes came. You loved walking through the aisles at the Super U, trying to translate the French labels. You liked guessing what was what. Was this cereal a version of Honey Nut Cheerios? Is this spinach? Isn't it called epinard? You loved how the women were emboldened by their femininity, and how no matter if they were fat or slim, tall or short, they loved and embraced their bodies at all times. You added an extra twist to your hips when you walked down the street. You wished you would have hit the spliff when they passed it to you. You wish you would have hugged them before you left instead of being silent and keeping your distance. You wish you could curl up again with him in the dark, under the air conditioning, flicking away mosquitoes buzzing around at your ankles, shutting your clothes and giving into his soft kisses. You wish you could have a few more moments like this. You remember when you found this place, filled with excitement over the first chance you had to leave your native country and visit this exotic isle. You remember the night you didn't sleep but chose to go to the water with him. You remember sitting oceanside and watching the sunrise. And you remember the promise that you would return and that this would be your home. But nothing turned out that way. You came back and you fought him. You came back and you left again. You came back and achieved nothing. You came back and had nothing, not even your clothes. You're ashamed, and you wonder if it was worth the risk. You don't make any promises now. Your dream is shattered. Your heart is broken. You remember when he told you to stop playing the victim, and you told him to go fuck himself. Now you're back above the ocean, your island home long out of view. You put your hand on the airplane window. You look around at the vacationers, skin red and blotchy, eyes closed and snoring, flipping through magazines, holding hands. Nothing is happening in their world. They are used to going back to reality, and you silently envy them. And you wish you could do it over.